Well, good morning. A couple Saturdays ago, I brought this motorcycle home, and in the last video, I showed a little bit about it. In this video, we're going to go through what parts we have to work with, and we're going to see if we can get this thing started. So here we go. Well, I thought I'd take a peek in this little box and pull out the carburetor and maybe mount a few things and see what we can do. I got about 30 minutes to work on this. I'm just like the rest of everyone else. A few minutes here and a few minutes there. So let's see what we can do in 30 minutes. Alrighty, Friday. Let's see what we got in here that we're gonna pull out. Okay, let's pull the carb out. And I know I'm gonna need the coil. And probably some other electronic parts. But we know that these parts are going to go in here somewhere. So let's see. Probably this side. We'll grab the tripod and throw a few of these things on. Alrighty, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this bowl off this carburetor and just double check that it's good to go. And if it is, I'm going to probably slap this carburetor on. And then we're going to sort out petcock and all the wiring. My goal is to get this started and just make sure it sounds good. Kind of determine if I need to change a spark plug or do any of that stuff. I don't anticipate any problems. It's been well taken care of, and this box is very nicely organized, and even the wires are all labeled, so should be able to figure all this out. I've never seen a Royal Enfield, never heard of one, don't know anything about them other than what I've learned on YouTube. Seems to be a very popular and still made bike in India. But it all started with a UK company, England company. Okay, let's see. That looks fantastic in there. No problems in there. We're gonna assume that it's all, just double checking for any grime. All looks pretty good. So we'll put that back together and put this carb on. Okay, carb's on, but the throttle is not. Something's wrong up here. I'll have to take that apart. Sticking pretty bad. We'll take that handle off up there. Got these regulators. So here's two electronic parts. Here's the coil. And I might have to look at the owner's manual to find out where these mount, because I don't know. And then the lights and other things connect over there. But I don't think we need all this connected quite yet. Oh, look at that. Got some wire rubbage. Not sure what this guy is. Multi-link regulator. Multi-link regulator. Okay. Just kind of going through the parts. There's a jar full of bolts, we'll need those. These might be, I don't know what these are, foot pads maybe? Somewhere. Here's another electrical component. Here's a tool pouch, some tools in it. Here's one of the toolboxes. Bullet 500. I hear something in there. Probably needs the key that I have in my truck to open those. Might be the bolts. Have to look. Alright, so far in this box over here, I'm seeing that I need a battery, coil, and then I'm not sure exactly what else. Here's a petcock. That line from the petcock to the carburetor is pretty hard, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it. But might have to heat it up or something. I'll try to get it on there. All right, my 30 minutes is up. I got the carb on, got some of the wiring a little bit better understood. Looks like I need to grab a battery and maybe look at the service manual and see what some of these other things are. But now I gotta find the battery. Well, good evening. I got a few minutes tonight, so I thought I'd tinker with this motorcycle a little bit. I've got some wiring figured out. I think I plugged some things in. Not really sure if it's right. And I stole the four-wheeler battery. So let me show you what I got going. Alrighty, here's what I got going. I found that some of these plugged in, and I'm hoping that's right. And these are lights. This one's lights as they're labeled. And so the only thing I've got left are two lights, a positive battery lead and a negative battery lead. I hooked up the coil, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if that goes there. I don't know if that goes there, but that's where I put it. And it looks right. I think this bracket here is bent. Let me get a better shot about that. I'm thinking this bracket's bent up. I think it's supposed to go down and then this thing connects to it. So I just zip tied it for now. I'm pretty sure that's where the coil went because there were some dust marks. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is hook this four-wheeler battery up, and I probably ought to put some gas in it. I probably ought to put gas in it before I hook a battery up, just to see if this all leaks, because this line was off, and I don't know if I got it on right, but maybe I'll put some gas in it, make sure it doesn't leak. And if it doesn't leak, then we'll connect the battery. Shoot, I don't know if these are connected right. I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully something doesn't burn up. Oh, what does it look like down in there? I see a little bit down in there. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, this gas is non-ethanol. Same stuff I run in the dirt bikes. That'll take 10 years. That'll take 10 years to get that gas in there at that rate. These new stinking gas cans, they're a pain in the rear. There's no vent tube on this gas can. Okay. I'm not sure if that's enough gas. No idea. See if we turn the petcock on. I don't know which way's on. Oh, I saw gas go in. Okay, we're on reserve. So the bowl should be filling up about now. Ooh, smells like gas in here. I have to open the door. Okay, I'll put this air filter on here. Okay, I'm gonna connect the battery. And then I gotta look up a YouTube video on how to start this thing because I saw that it was a little bit tricky. Okay, I'm gonna put the battery onto the seat. Okay, I got one of these things. I'm gonna ground it out with two to a good ground. First, I'm just gonna touch it and make sure nothing sparks. Okay, we got a negative, negative, we got a ground there, ground there. Guess I could pull a spark plug out and see if we got spark. Let's do that. I gotta go get the key to the bike. Alrighty, I got the key. Let's see. Okay. A light turned on, so we must be getting power. And I'm gonna check and see if we got spark before I do too much. So I got the coil wire back here. No spark. Oh, I saw spark. So maybe we do have spark. Oh yeah, I saw spark. Okay, we got a little bit of spark, so I must have something connected right. Something's connected right. Let's put this back up in here. Turn off the key. Okay, if I remember right, have to be top dead center. Wait till that thing moves. Oh, let's try to choke. Alrighty, I watched a couple YouTube videos. I'm an expert now. I doubt it. So, you have to use this compression release valve thingy-majigger over here. So, I'm gonna try it. Turn the key on. That's weird as fuck. Woohoo, we got it. Had to give a little bit of throttle. And it's weird. It's spitting out some oil on this side. Let's go look at that. So it spits oil out this side. Look at all that oil that's spit up. Put a rag there. That's strange. So that is soaked with oil now. So it spits that oil out, and then what? Just spits it out? We'll lose all the oil in the engine. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to read up on it. But it runs. And this throttle right here, I've mentioned it on another video. This thing is not returning. So something's wrong inside there. I have to throw it back. But it runs. So I got something connected right. And of course there's no muffler on it, so it was loud, but you get the idea. Woohoo, I might try to start it again. Okay, I piled some rags up there. I'm gonna try to start it again. Got a few things. Clutch does not seem to be working. I got oil everywhere. I mean, it's spraying everywhere. So, I gotta read up about this oil thing. And, oh man, there's oil underneath the bike too. That's crazy. Okay. Well, it starts and runs. Now I gotta figure out what the oil is. And clutch doesn't seem to be disengaging or engaging, so I might have to look at that. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. This is what's been happening to the S10. It's been sitting here, and 3 of the tires keep going flat.